Yeah, so Amalia and I definitely needed money for the bra development. It's an expensive process, and it's something that somewhat difficult because that's foreign to Silicon Valley, is they're very focused on two guys in a basement, you know, pumping out code who can create something from nothing. And so to go to investors and ask for investment in physical product and inventory is a risk, and we know it's a risk. And I think that's something that women inherently have, not that women are more risk adverse, but I think that women are a little more responsible. I think asking someone to invest in you and saying, I'm going to take $50,000 from you, or $500,000 or $2 million from you off of passion for an idea and something that I think I can make work, but that has no guarantee of working. I mean, literally venture capital is one of the most risky forms of investment around. So asking someone, especially if they're a friend or family or someone you've had a working relationship with, to take that risk on you is very scary. And I think women might feel a lot more I think women feel more, they see the value that's attached to the money, and they feel more responsibility to make a return on it. And there are statistics out there that show that actually women-run venture capital businesses do better than male invested ones. But I think males have a sense of, men have a sense of bravado, and they go out there and they think, no problem, I'm going to convince so-and-so to give me $5 million, and of course it'll work out, and if it doesn't work out, you know, it doesn't work out. But I think women are a little more acutely aware of how that might affect your relationship with someone. So that was a hump to get over. So Amalia and I definitely had sort of a brainstorming session in the beginning where we thought, you know, is there any way we can bootstrap this? But both of us unfortunately didn't choose careers where we became millionaires at 20, so we knew that we had to get outside investment, and figuring out where that's going to come from has been a really interesting process. I think that one of the mistakes I made in the very beginning was thinking that the people that I had worked with in the tech world would go ahead and take the risk on an apparel company. And some have been very supportive, but others just simply don't understand anything about bras. And so what I wish I had done early on was develop more relationships in the fashion apparel industry and find out who are those people. And that's difficult because we know technology gets a lot of investment, but there aren't a lot of visible venture capitalists or angels committed to the consumer goods space and committed to some of these more traditional ideas.
The new idea was spontaneous, so it's not like we were sitting on it for years.
Right, exactly. It's not like 3 years ago I thought to myself, I should really go work at Victoria's Secret and get to know the CEO so that when I start my bra business, I'll be ready to go. So that's something that we've had to do along the way, and that we've learned along the way. And really, what we've done is think, you know, who have been the successful entrepreneurs in parallel companies and companies that are similar to ours. We're lucky in a day and age now there are more and more popping up. There's Warby Parker, there's Bonobos, you know, True & Co, Harry's, all sorts of sort of vertically integrated fashion brands that are starting to get attention. So we looked at them. We also looked at, you know, what have been the more traditional apparel companies that have made it, and it's really been a maze of just introductions, of going to people who know people who know people, and trying to get to those people who have an understanding of the space and who have been successful in their career and might be willing to take a risk on someone else and give back in that way.